You can't handle the truth.
Yes, 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 yes. Welcome back to 108 Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon 23, aka yes. Right hand Zeus. And if you're new here, consider liking and subscribing if you find this content useful, because all your boy do is provide the facts. And let's hop into this gaming news. Now, if you're here, you already know what I'm about to talk about. We about to jump into the Stadia situation and this debacle of a launch. And I've been saying it on my man's podcast, our team's podcast, GRG, every Friday, 9:30, no plug intended. Facts. But I've been saying that Google Stadia from the jump is a rush out the door. Let me get involved with this streaming service and get some of this deep pockets that Microsoft and even PlayStation Now is currently taking advantage of. Now let me give you a little bit of history of streaming service. First we had the Unyo failed system. Then we had Nvidia GeForce Now, which came to its streaming devices around the world. Now, you know what was wrong with the Nvidia GeForce Now, with the Nvidia Shield tablets and the Nvidia Shield Portable, which I still currently own. I love that damn thing. But let me say this for the record. It started out $27 a month. And for every 5 or 6 gigs, they was going to charge you $10 on top of what you already was paying for the streaming service. Did it work at 1080p 60? Yes, it did. Was you able to stream that through your device on Nvidia Shield tablets and portables? Yes, you was. But the pricing model was just out the window. Then we hear about PlayStation Now. Now they was charging a numerous amount of dollars, and I don't even want to jump into that. $20 a month, which is absurd to be streaming old titles. But it was one fee. That's the facts. You didn't have to pay per title. You didn't have to pay for content. You didn't have to pay nothing. You pay that $20 a month, and you got that. But with the emergence of xCloud and Microsoft Game Pass Ultimate strategies, it forced Sony to drop their price to $60 a year for PlayStation Now. Now they currently have 1.5 million subscribers for PlayStation Now, which entails not a good percentage out of 120 million consoles supposed to be sold. Facts. But guess what? There's no added additional fees. You see where I'm going with this? For PlayStation Now. Now in 2019, as November, the Alpha Skip Ahead program members got an opportunity to do game streaming from console, and a selected few has been invited to xCloud. Now that we have xCloud, it works pretty damn good. They got about 50 plus games in there, but I prefer the game console streaming that I'm currently using, which I'm in xCloud also. But let me tell you the difference between xCloud and the game console streaming. The game console streaming, whatever's on your console that's downloaded digitally, unless it's OG Xbox or 360, works flawlessly from your console. You can play everything that's not in Cuphead, so you have over the 50 plus games that's in xCloud. But xCloud as a service, which let me say this for the record, Game Pass Ultimate is $14.99 a month, and xCloud will be included into your Game Pass Ultimate subscription. Now that's what I'm talking about, people. But this is not why we here. I'm here to school y'all on what the hell happened with this debacle of this Google Stadia launch. Now let's just hop right into this. Now that you heard the history, now that you see what they're going, let's just hop into this. Let's not get this situation misconstrued. Your boy Lemon likes the best of everything. I work hard, I play harder, but I've been telling people about Stadia that this was not going to work, and these are the reasons that I'm about to tell you why this is not working. And it's been a debacle of a launch. Now my boy King Mega says, Google, this is a long-term commitment. Yeah, but you gotta be right on point with xCloud on your heels. First of all, let's just get into people ordering this combination of $129.99 and signing up to the subscription service. You got a total of 22 games at launch. Now here I got a problem, because I'm thinking you pay one price, one fee, and you're streaming whatever's available on the service. This is the problem. Even the Nvidia Shield, whatever they had, PC 1080p 60 frame spec games, whatever was in that service was one price, not including the price for the extra gigs and stuff. But I'm just saying, now we get into Google Stadia. They drop every game you know currently on current generation consoles and PC. 10 of those games are included into your monthly subscription, and the other 12 games you have to pay for them digitally. Now, this is not a digital copy you own. This is a copy on their end that's on their servers. So you're trying to tell me you're paying full price for these games at $65, or the special editions over $100, which you do on console, but you own it for a digital service that's on their end. You trying to tell me they couldn't take a price cut? It ain't like they got to give out no hardware. That's the biggest mistake they made with their pricing model. They did not tell people that. That is smoke in the air. Now we have the point where, okay, you find this out. You say, I'm gonna give these guys a chance. Then you hear about, you will use, if you play more than an hour, up to 7 gigs per hour. And you like, wait a minute, my service is gonna cap me at 4.5 gigs. Now what happens to your streaming service? Now you see what Microsoft did? They partnered with people, Sony partnered with people, and they take a blunt of that hit, so you're not hit with it. So now you want to stream on a console level, but on a portable situation. So you say, listen, Google owns Android, so why don't I just use my cell phone, split the data between my house and my cell phone, and maybe I could game on a different level? Yes, you are able to do that if you own a Google Pixel. Now let me tell you, to all 15 people that own a Google Pixel, kudos go out to you. But last I heard, iPhone and Android, Samsungs run the market. LG runs the market. So they limited themselves to the Google Pixel, which is a Google based cell phone, which is a great phone, no question. But why would you limit yourself? You know why they was limited? Because other cell phone manufacturers are saying, oh hell no, you're not putting Google Stadia on our services, because at the end of the day you have a conflict of interest. You have a cell phone on the market. Why the hell would we let you enter our ecosystem to disrupt what we're doing? You see, Microsoft ain't got no cell phones, maybe to that Duo drop, but it's still Android based. Sony got the Xperia. It's not popular, but they like, listen, iOS, Android, PS Now, baby, let's do it. Google's bugging with this whole pricing model, with limiting to the Chromecast Ultra. Come on, man. The web browser's experience, and now it's out to the market. People are saying it's not running as good as people anticipated. Whereas xCloud has flourished. They are dropping more and more games into the xCloud beta for free currently right now, which will be included into Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. People, you tell me, is your boy Lemon bugging, or I'm hitting you with the facts? Now this is the big jump off before we end this segment. You launch a console, in quotations, you launch a service with no exclusive game in sight. What are you thinking? Now, Google has made games before. You trying to tell me with all that big bank and preparing for a launch, you couldn't make a title that's a must-have on your service, whether it was good or not? You couldn't provide content that was not available on another streaming service. You didn't think that was a good idea to do, to launch a service that's suspect? Man, I told my boy K Mega, I've said it time and time again in these podcasts. Shout out to your boy Lemon. I will be on Iron Lord's podcast this Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The plug was intended. I'm just saying. People, if you think I'm wrong, please hit me up in these comments and let me know what the hell you think. And I want to know what's let me pick your brain. But I'm just saying, you know I don't get on here and rant about nothing, but when your boy is right, I'm going to rub it in. I was right. I work hard and I play harder. I do the best I can to get the best things in life. And this just ain't one of them. It's all over the interweb. And you think Google's money is going to bail them out with this? I doubt it. Not with xCloud and PlayStation now jumping out the window for next gen. It's an uphill battle, baby. Google Stadium, those seats is empty. I mean Stadia. Facts. Like and subscribe if this content helped you out or it piqued your interest, or you hated it and still want to say this boy Lemon's on to something. It don't matter. Like and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow. Possibly gotta do some double overtime tomorrow. But that's all the news I got for you today. Get in them comments and talk amongst yourselves. Let me know what you thinking. And I'm out. Cheer. Google bugging.